End of financial year is just beating around the corner, and now's the time to possibly consider what you can do with the distribution of profits. Now, there's a couple of things we can do for that. The first one is you can look at paying a bonus. Now, how we operate is the financial year runs from the 1st of April to the 31st of March. However, at the 31st of March, we don't always know what our profit's going to be. So we have 63 days after the end of the balance date to work out how to best allocate the profit. So let's say, for example, you have a $100,000 profit and you work this out around about the 7th of May, because that's when GST is due for the 31st of March, and that's the time you get to think about it. But you might say, I've already missed the cut-off date. Well, you could pay yourself a bonus, and this is usually PAYE deducted bonuses. And the part of the PAYE, of course, is that we have KiwiSaver, student loan, potentially working for families issues can come about. But the interesting thing is, if you pay yourself a bonus, is that the bonus is paid here on the 7th of May, which is within the 63 days of balance date, but for your personal tax return is now considered in the next financial year. So this is where we start to run into problems when we do bonuses. You've got to think about what it's going to be like for the next tax year, not the current year we've just finished. The other way to do it is to do it as a shareholder salary. This is usually if you're a shareholder within the business. If you pay yourself a shareholder salary, it can be paid any time after the 31st of March, and it's brought back into the current financial year. That would then mean, if we keep the 100,000 going, you would have to pay tax in the 31st of March 2022 tax year, not deferring it through to the next financial year. And of course, the other way is you leave it sitting in the company and you pay it at 28% tax rate. So now's the time potentially to reflect on where you're tracking year to date, what you think the rest of the year is going to look like, albeit for the next couple of weeks, and then work out the best way to allocate your profits, be it shareholder salary, bonuses within the 63 days, or retaining through the company.